everyone. This is the first bump date we are doing for this baby. This is our second baby if you guys are new. We have one girl and we just found out, or you know what, you guys go see the gender reveal and you'll see what this baby is now. So I am 20 weeks today, and so far this pregnancy I was sick the first trimester. Just like I was with Aurora, I was throwing up, I would say maybe a little bit less. I think I would throw up maybe twice a day, 3 times a day tops. But it did subside a lot faster than it did with Aurora. So I was feeling a lot better and a lot stronger, a lot faster. One thing I did have with that, with this being a second pregnancy, I am not gaining weight as fast as I was with Aurora. And I think that has a lot to do with lifestyle and how much I'm eating and stuff like that, or what I'm eating, I should say. Chasing around a 1-year-old, you get a lot more exercise than I did with Aurora, where I was laying in bed, watching TV shows, you know, eating root beer floats and stuff all the time. So it would make sense why I was gaining weight a lot faster in that pregnancy. So far this pregnancy, I think I have gained 6 or 7 pounds. And like I said, I am 20 weeks, and usually you should gain around 10 pounds, but it also depends on your body weight and just how your body is. Our last scan that we got for this baby was 9 pounds, and that was last week, and they're supposed to be around 10 pounds or 10 ounces, not pounds, 10 ounces this week. So I think the baby's right on track. The baby seems super healthy, and yeah, baby's doing good so far. The only thing that I can think of in the pregnancy so far that we've had struggles with is we found out in the ultrasound, the 3D ultrasound that we did to find out the gender, that I have a anterior placenta. And basically what that means is the placenta is usually attaching on the either side or the back usually, and so the baby would normally be forward. For the beginning months of my pregnancy with this baby, I wasn't able to feel the baby very much, even though we were early on. I'm usually a very sensitive person, and I can usually feel the baby. And so I had a very huge fear going into that ultrasound that our baby might not have been growing at all. We only got to see our baby at 7 weeks, and we hadn't seen it since. So many weeks had passed by, and it didn't feel like I was getting any bigger. It didn't feel like the baby was getting any bigger, and I couldn't feel the baby. And we did get to hear the heartbeat, so I knew the baby was alive, but I wasn't sure if the baby was actually growing. So when we did get our scan and we got to see the baby, there was this huge cloud, and I'll have to insert a clip here, of the baby's ultrasound. And the lady told me, she said, yes, your placenta is where your stomach is. And so I didn't really know too much about it. I had actually known somebody that has an anterior placenta and watched her videos on YouTube about the struggles that she went through. And it just put my mind at more of an ease, because I knew that it wasn't because the baby wasn't strong enough to make those movements. It was because the placenta was covering my stomach. So there was this little cloud, this little pillow in between me and the baby that is stopping all those kicks and punches and rolls and stuff from me feeling. But as of recently, the past 3 days, I have felt this baby a little bit lower though. Right above my pubic bone area, under my stomach, I have felt baby move. I have felt little kicks and little nubs, and when the baby actually feels like it's jumping, I can kind of feel it on my stomach too, which is cool. So yeah, that is one thing that we were struggling with. Now, with anterior placentas, because it is more rare, the only struggle with them that can really happen is I think it's placenta previa, and excuse me if I'm wrong on that, you can correct me, but it is when the placenta moves, well, not moves, it is attached, but grows downwards instead of upwards. Now, if the placenta grows downwards, it could potentially cover the birth canal for, you know, baby coming out of the uterus. And so therefore they would have to do C-section, and with C-section, Normally they do the line this way under your tummy, but if you think about it, if the placenta is there and they cut that line, that could potentially cut the placenta. So usually they do vertical line up and down to get the baby out. And so all of these things sound really scary, and there is a lot of risks with them. There's risks of being hospitalized for weeks on end at the end of your pregnancy if you do start bleeding, but I think that me and Brett have taken the approach to try to stay as positive as possible, because all we know right now for a fact is that our placenta is in the front. We don't know if it's going to grow up. We don't know if it's going to grow down. We don't know if we're going to, even if it does grow down, if we can still have a normal vaginal birth, or if we are going to have to go with, you know, cesarean birth. So we shall see what happens, and I will try my best to keep you guys updated. If you guys have known someone or are currently dealing with an anterior placenta or have had one in the past, I would love to hear about your guys' experience with one, and how you guys coped with, you know, the possibilities of things happening, or how you guys coped with, you know, not feeling the baby as much and things like that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and it's really good to be doing these bump dates again. I could not be happier to be pregnant. Yeah, so stay tuned for more videos. I think I'm going to do some Q&A videos and stuff like that, so if you guys want to leave some questions for me or message me personally, that would be awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, and thumbs up for second babies. Bye, guys!